Hey, what's up? Okay, so JJK 265 is out, and I actually really like it, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't have a lot of action or fighting or anything. It's quite literally a chapter full of talking just between Sukuna and Yuji, but just the interaction between these two is really it's gold. I love it, not gonna lie. Okay, so this chapter starts with Itadori and Sukuna walking down an escalator in some unknown building. I've experienced this before, the rare phenomenon of connecting with the sorcerer during the height of battle. I had thought it was a side effect of some sort, due to cursed energy being born from humans. Yet, this is something different. What is this? Your domain? Shut it. I did this a little frantically. I don't really get it either. I just wanted some time to talk to you. Just indulge me for a sec. So, to cut a long story short, it's basically just a chat between Sukuna and Yuji. They're kind of revisiting a lot of old places in Yuji's childhood and just memory in general. Yuji's basically talk no jutsuing Sukuna, while Sukuna is involuntarily being there to listen, and he does not enjoy it in the slightest. And as they're walking, eventually Yuji comes across a flower. A morning glory. Well, he thinks it's a morning glory. Huh, a morning glory? That's a hydrangea, you moron. Yeah, I know, careless mistake. A ton of these bloom here, huh? I really only noticed it after I moved away. I wonder who's in charge of deciding the foliage for each town. Wait, you're into flowers? It's just from Fushiguro's memories. Oh, yeah, sure. Wait, wouldn't that mean you know all about the places from my memories when you were in my body? I didn't waste my time reading through each piece of meaningless drivel. Right. This park was pretty far from my house, but you can catch crawfish here. Here, try it out. Unless the strongest sorcerer in history can't catch some crawfish. Silence. This next part is pretty funny to me, to be honest, because it's really entertaining seeing Yuji poke fun at the king of curses, Sukuna, about catching crawfish. But anyways, they obviously go ahead and have a little competition and catch the crawfish, with Sukuna saying, "Yours is practically microscopic." And then Yuji replying, "You got an American crawfish, Japanese ones are way more rare." What was that? You heard me. We continue on with Yuji and Sukuna kind of walking throughout Yuji's childhood town, stopping by a store, then a bridge, and then eventually making it to an area with more greenery. And again, the entire time, Sukuna is just not amused. He honestly doesn't care. And Yuji ends up spotting some horses on a farm that his grandpa used to take him to all the time. The soft serve here is killer. I spent my whole allowance on it that day, but then I ate too much and I threw up. So, you were born stupid? Oh, let's do some archery. Hot damn. Something about playing with you isn't really enticing me. Isn't it obvious I'd be more accustomed to this than you? Oh, right. I forgot you're from an era of actual archery. So more scenes from Yuji's memories play out, and eventually it starts snowing and we get a glimpse into his childhood early on, back when his grandpa was still alive. And when it got closer to Christmas, he would hear bells, and he would always be convinced that Santa really did exist. But again, not really caring for what he had to say, Sukuna cuts him off. Alright, I've had enough. Okay. I think I showed you pretty much everything I wanted to. Your blathering is disgusting. Say what you want to say. You know, up until recently, I thought I should simply live to fulfill my role as I understood it. I thought if I died like that, I could at least consider it a proper death. But now, I feel like that's not entirely right. Walking the dog, raising a family, any sort of role like that is just fine. Even if you don't have anything like that. As long as you can eat, shit, and sleep, even if you're stuck in bed sick, even if you spent your life with no connections and nothing remains of you. More than memories made in one's image, it's within the little tiny fragments that remain, drifting off, where the values of life lie. It never had anything to do with the way people die. I just couldn't ever forgive those who acted as if that value didn't exist. Sukuna, I loathe you. Humans aren't tools. We aren't born with any set role. Which is to say, I don't know. I don't know whether humans are fundamentally good or evil. I could very well be doing the wrong thing here. So I thought I should at least let you see the humanity of someone other than yourself, of someone you see no value in. I don't feel a thing. I understand everything you're saying, Brad, and yet, there's no emotion within me. Just as you felt when you saw how quiet this town became, you had expected it. I feel absolutely nothing. No dice, huh? Figured. Suffice to say, I'm dumbfounded by your cowardice, your rage towards me, your hatred. Is this all it amounts to? Wait, you couldn't possibly be. Are you pitying me? Is this your way of showing compassion? Exactly. Sukuna, I can kill you. Release Fushiguro. Return to my body and I'll spare your life. Such a gravely severe misconception. I won't simply stop at mincing you to bits, brats. Right in front of your eyes. I'll slaughter each and every human being you claim to be so valuable. A refusal burning red with fury. Chapter 265, and